Awesome. Talking meal timing, okay? I'm an athlete, I'm
Yep.
busy, I got practice, studying, games, When do I eat? How often do I eat? How do I make this work? Sometimes I end up skipping meals because I have practice,
Yeah.
and I don't want food dancing around in my, but then I get home and it's so late, I don't want to eat. How do I make it work?
Yeah, this is a very loaded question, but I'll try to answer it as simple as possible. So first things first, don't freak out if you miss a meal. If you miss a meal, you are not going to shrivel up into a little ball and die. It can be good sometimes, depending on who you are and how old you are.
Yes.
But
not all the time though.
No.
Don't make it a habit.
there we go. For an athlete, specifically, what are you trying to do? You're trying to perform. How do you perform? Your muscles do the work for you. How do they perform? They have energy built up inside of them. How does that happen? Eating. You don't have to eat continuously. It's not like you're a horse just in the field grazing all day long. That can actually be bad. Science has shown us that the best way to kind of build muscle and maintain energy is to have influxes of protein. So to go from not having much of any food, if you fast overnight, you go to sleep, to wake up and have a good portion of protein. What's a good portion relative to you? You can kind of use your palm to measure, but about a palm or maybe two, I would argue, as an athlete, of protein. And then maybe you wait 3 or 4 hours and you have a lunch, 3 or 4 hours and a dinner. That's ideal. Our days aren't ideal, are they?
They're not.
No. So it's okay to snack. But if you're gonna snack, choose smart options. Don't be snacking on gummy bears and fruit snacks and Pop-Tarts. Instead, snack on fruit. Maybe some nuts and seeds, mixes. If you're not too keen on things like, canned tuna, that's a really good protein option. I'd say it to everybody, and everybody's like, ugh, you gotta add some spices to it and such. But
the packets are
the
nice.
packets are
I like
good. Yeah, the packets.
Eat it with fork.
As an athlete, that's an amazing snack, and that's gonna fuel you, and you're gonna feel better. Why? You're not gonna have a crash in energy. It's like fruit snacks, Snickers, Reese's. You die an hour later. All right. We're trying to avoid those swings.
Beef jerky. Love the beef.
There you go.
Jerky.
Yeah, beef jerky, awesome. And obviously protein powder or meal replacement shakes. And that's in a pinch. I don't want you to get dependent on those. Real food is always the best. But in general, to eat around every 4 hours. If that doesn't work because you have lunch at noon and you get home at 10 p.m., you're obviously going to need some snacks in there. And at the minimum, an hour before you want to eat to digest food before working out. So at least an hour. But you got to see what works for you. Maybe an hour is not enough. Maybe you need 2 hours. Maybe you can handle 30 minutes. Depends on what you eat as well, but try to have a regimented eating schedule and just always have snacks with you on hand.
Yeah, consistency is key.